We gonna see what it's about. I want to see what this nigga info.
This is probably going to
Adrian
be one of the
Harding.
most
Oh, I didn't even
honest.
see. I didn't know who that was.
This is probably going to
That's
be
me.
one of the most honest videos I've ever made. I'm figuring out a lot of stuff
I be feeling
about
like I sleep like a
myself,
girl, bro.
and I feel like it's only fair that I share it with you guys too. Because at
This
the
thing
end
got
of the
pink
day,
pants
I
on.
want you
They
guys
kind of
to
hard though.
recognize that my life is not perfect. My life is far from perfect. And I know the
Nigga
title of this
sitting in the
video
lamb.
is
W
Women Will Ruin
Flex.
Your Life, but everything I'm about to say applies to both men and women. So ladies that are watching this too, just think about the same thing flipped. You know, I know you guys go through stuff too, because men also ain't
He's
shit.
sitting
I
in the
don't know,
lamb, nigga. You
y'all.
see that lamb right there?
I feel like you guys think that
Y'all
my
see
life
them
is
lamb
perfect and
seats?
it's
Y'all know what?
not.
Y'all know what he in?
And I go through stuff just like everybody else. But like, just for the record, y'all, I've never been suicidal. I've never thought about ending my life, nor do I want to. But I can safely say, after
We on
being
the right. I know
successful,
that nigga rich.
I do
Nigga, the
understand
camera
why
inverted.
celebrities
The
kill
camera
themselves.
inverted. He on the left. The camera just
And
inverted.
it's because like all the followers, man, the money, it doesn't truly fulfill you. And I don't want to act like it doesn't help. You know, everybody knows that like the main problems you have in life is money problems. It's always about, ooh, can I afford that? Money
That is
alleviates
so
most of your.
sad, bro. That we as a society have boiled down to like living your life based off of how much money you have. Like you feel like you can't have a good life if you're broke. You know what I'm saying? Like they really put that idea in our head and everybody ran with it. And I feel bad. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, because like the economy is fucked up. But at the same time, bro, like how did we get to this point? Everything costs so much. Everybody's making every price go up. If you broke, you can't. Like if you broke, it feels like you just grinded for nothing. You can only feel fulfillment by rich, and then when I mean by being rich, and when you get rich, you don't feel fulfilled anyways because you realize you grinded all your years away and wasted your life. I just feel bad. Like I don't know. That's why I always been like team enjoy your life over like working a dead end job or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like could never. I just don't want to be that type of nigga who worked his life away for 40 years or however long I work, working at a 9 to 5 or even just any type of job that I hate and just doing it over and over again and doing it just to make money, just to make ends meet. Like I don't care if I had a 9 to 5 that was paying me $1 million. Like if I hated it, I just wouldn't really want to work it. That's why I goon and spend my money on OnlyFans. Come on, bro. I'd rather do what I just said than do what you do. I would rather do what I just said than do what you just said.
Problems
That's
in
crazy.
life. Still, there's some areas of my life
I
that
might
I
do Feet
wish were
Finder at this
better,
point.
which is why I
My feet
titled
too
this
ugly for
video
Feet
Women Will
Finder.
Ruin Your Life. And I realized that the
My feet
only
too ugly
aspect
for
of my
Feet
life
Finder,
right now that
bruh.
I don't like is women. I catch myself
Facts, Matthew. That's
sad.
not the thing you should agree to.
You know, like I enjoy being single, but at the same time, I've been through a few relationships and I've learned a lot of stuff from them. I've been gaslit in relationships. I've been lied to in relationships. I've
Join the
also
club,
gaslit in
twin.
relationships. I've also lied in relationships. I've also not been 100% faithful in relationships. So
That
I
nigga not
never
like
want to
me. He not like me. I've been perfect in every relationship. I ain't never been a problem type shit.
sit here and act like I'm perfect because I'm far from it. I'm nowhere near
He said
perfect.
he
Like I
don't like
said, I'm
women.
not perfect at all.
Nigga,
But I know
you can't use that
and I've
word.
learned that I will never let women affect me the way that I've been affected by women this far. I've been disrespected on so many levels when it comes to women. And it's honestly to the point now to where like I have to respect my last name. You know, like I am somebody,
That's a
even if I
bar.
wasn't who I am today, just as a regular person, like I'm still somebody. And I'll never let a woman have as much power and control over my life as they have in the past. And you know, it sucks to say that, man, because like, bro, I'm so positive. I put out so much positivity. Like I overextend my hand to a lot of people and I try to do the best that I do in relationships, out of relationships, friendships, any person I encounter, my YouTube friends, my friends in the house, my mom, my dad, my stepdad, you know, like I always try to do right by everybody. And it just sucks whenever I get done wrong myself. I know there's a lot of you guys.
Man, what? I'm telling y'all niggas, bro. Like sometimes I think sometimes being a good person don't you don't win in some situations. Like you won't win being a good person in some situations. I'm keeping a buck with y'all niggas. But you should continue doing like being a good person out of like not expecting to win, just expecting to help people. As like selfless and stupid as that sounds, I feel like it's better for you to not mess with yourself and compromise your values just to try to win or try to like gain an upper advantage on people because it's always gonna come back to bite you. We never win, bro. True. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, bro, making me want to turn into Anakin. No, bro. You gotta stay on you gotta stay on your Luke Skywalker path, my nigga. Stay on your Mace Windu shit. Hey, side note, Mace Windu is top five Jedi Force wielders, by the way. Mace Windu is up there for sure. I love me some Mace Windu. You tell me, bro, when I saw that nigga in Lego Star Wars, the complete saga for the first time when I was playing with my sister, peak game, peak game, favorite character. I use that nigga every time in free play. Every time in free play, I was Mace Windu, bro, or my created character that I created. But Mace Windu was for sure up there, especially he had the cool ass purple lightsaber, man. I said lightsaber, man, fire. But then you might be the villain in someone else's fight. Hey, regardless, bro, no matter what you do, this some real shit right here. Regardless, no matter how you is, some people just gonna view you as a villain. Like you could be the coolest nigga ever, but everybody has a different perspective of you. Only you know the full perspective of how you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you live with yourself, you live in your head every day. Nobody's gonna truly understand you entirely. Not even your parents, your sister, your brother, whoever you live with, bro, whoever you be with forever, your best friend, my nigga, you could be with that person all day, every day, from the day you're born to the day you die. They're not gonna understand you because they don't live in your head. They don't know every thought you think. You could try to tell them everything, but they're still not gonna know. Mia Khalifa was a villain to me. Huh. Huh. This nigga's wildin'. This nigga's wildin'. This nigga's wildin'. You turn into something else, man. Come on,
Guys
man. We
out
going to
there
sleep,
that
bro.
are
We not supposed to be
virgins,
gooning.
you know what I'm saying? Bro, hold on to that. You know, like hold on to your virginity, bro. And when I say that, I genuinely mean it. Like, as soon as you start having sex, bro, life changes. You guys don't realize how much your mind changes after, you know what I'm saying, you have sex. Like, sex is such a strong, intimate thing. And as soon as you give somebody your body, it's like the deepest connection you could possibly have with another human of the opposite gender, you know? Make sure you give it to somebody you genuinely care about. And thankfully enough, I gave it to somebody who I got in my first relationship with.
Shit, I
I
didn't.
don't regret it.
I regret it. High key. I low key regret it. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all boys. Like I told y'all, y'all see y'all see my losing my virginity story time. Respectfully, that girl, I don't hate that girl. And she was cool for the moment, but I wish I would have saved it and gave it to somebody who I had a longer and better relationship with. Cause she basically like hooked the fuck out of me after that. I guess after she got her ego boost from figuring out she took my virginity or something, like she started treating me like I was a lame, my nigga. She treated me like I was a nobody. That's the worst part, bro. Like that is the worst part about giving your virginity away. Like sometimes if you give your virginity to somebody who's a little bit more experienced than you, they got like a couple bodies on you, they start treating you like a fan after they take it. Like I swear to God, I gave my virginity to a girl. She had what, two, three bodies before me. After that, she started treating me like a lame. She started treating me like a fan. She started treating me like I begged for it. Like I'm just like, dang, like this is something new to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I like you. That was a special moment for me. For you, that was just another body. You just added to your collection type shit. On some future of my collection type shit. I don't even like, but you can't say that as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like society puts that pressure on you to be like, man, once you lose your virginity, bro, you not once you fuck a girl, bro, as a nigga, society tells you you're supposed to not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah. I kind of care who I get naked in front of. I don't know if y'all gonna judge me for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that type of nigga. It hit different after that. That's facts, bro. That's facts, bro. That's facts, bro.
But life changes after you have sex, bro. Like you start to see people different. You start to see women differently. You start to like almost how do I say objectify women. You know, you kind of don't
Little
really
bit.
see them for the person they are. You kind of see them as like a body of flesh you can do stuff with. I'm really
A
just
little
telling you
bit, a little
guys this
bit.
stuff so you don't take the same path that I
He's
did
kind of right.
in that way. You
I
know,
wouldn't give
like
it to that
women are
extreme. You
the
know what I'm saying? Some
biggest
niggas can still control it.
distraction
Like I
known to
wasn't looking. I wasn't trying to
mankind.
crush
Same thing for
everybody in
women.
sight after
Men
that.
are the biggest distraction. The opposite
What if it
gender is
was
the
with a
biggest
man?
distraction, bro. Like you guys could be having a great day of school, you get an A on your test, you go and you make some money at your job, but you can get a text message from a girl you really care about and it can completely just shit on your mood and change your
Facts,
entire
nigga.
day. It's like, man, I know that everybody wants to have a relationship with the right person, and there's somebody out there for every single person. Like, there's somebody out there for you guys, bro, I promise. But it's like the most difficult part is finding them and trusting that they won't do you wrong, but you also got to make sure you don't do them wrong.
I was
Boy,
about to say I don't. I was just about to say that I don't agree with that part. I feel like the most difficult part about finding a relation about dating in this world is making sure you're the right person. A lot of people are looking for the right person, but a lot of people are the wrong person looking for the right person. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can really, not a lot of people can see their flaws and where they mess up and acknowledge them and then work on them in a healthy way. Niggas be trying to get in relationships. They be like, oh, my girl got to be loyal. My girl got to be only for me. My girl got to be just for me. And then they be beating their meat to corn. And to be transparent, nigga, like when I was beating my meat, you gotta realize that's a bad thing, bro. That you technically cheating on your girl. If you think about it, you getting off to the fact that you see another girl in a like sexual way. So you cheating on your girl, essentially. I got to the point where it's if there isn't a right person for you because they got flaws, then they have unrealistic expectations. Facts. Real rap. Glad to say I'm not one of them. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure.
boys and
For
girls,
sure.
men or women, whoever's watching this
For
video,
sure, gang.
yo,
For sure.
never let somebody have too much control over you. I don't know. Morally, y'all, I haven't been the happiest lately. And, you know, like in videos, it may seem like I'm always my happiest, but like, you know, when I get around my friends, it's like I forget about my life problems. Kind of like how whenever you guys watch my YouTube videos, you forget about what problems you have on a day-to-day basis for 30, 35 minutes. Then when the video's over, it's like, damn, I'm still going through this situation. Even though I've been happy for the last 30, 45 minutes to an hour, it's like, I still got to deal with this problem. It's
Man,
like,
I
man,
get that nigga, bro. I'm pausing a lot. I don't care. I'm trying to be like that for y'all, bro. Like on some real shit. I want the whole reason I do YouTube or streaming or anything like that is because I just want a community of niggas to vibe with and spread positivity and have fun and like distract y'all from world problems. At least, even if it's for 2 hours, if it's for 30 minutes, whatever, bro. Like, I want to inspire niggas to chase their dreams, have fun with it, live your life, and don't stress too much. And if I could do that for people, like that would be like that would help me accomplish my dreams of inspiring a bunch of niggas and having fun. Just find things to do to distract yourself from it. Yeah. I hate that's what life has really come down to, bro, is finding distractions. And I feel like what you said right here, just find things to distract yourself from life. I feel like that's why you can't judge people who do drugs or like are addicted to stuff because like that's their coping mechanism with life. Everybody copes with life and their problems in different ways. Some people can do drugs. Some people turn it into like power by like, I don't know, streaming or they throw themselves into work. You know what I'm saying? Or some people be beating they meat all day or, you know, whatever the case may be, drinking, I don't know, gaming all day, whatever. I feel like you can't judge them people. That's why I say you can't judge nobody for what they do because it's just a coping mechanism at the end of the day. They're just trying to deal with life the same way you do the other thing. You're no better than them. Like, yeah, they do something and you might deem it to be worse than what you're doing, but like you're no better than them because you also use a different crutch to cope with life. Why are you judging somebody else for how they cope? Now, I ain't gonna excuse the niggas who be being weird about it and take their pain on other people, but for the examples I gave y'all niggas, like it's just people coping with life, man. People just finding ways to cope with life and go through life, and You shouldn't be judging them niggas for that. Like that's a weird thing. Judging niggas for how they cope is crazy. Everybody deals
And
with stuff in a
depression is
different
a
way, bro.
real thing. And I'm starting to realize that now. Like I've never been a depressed person, but I feel myself having the feeling of depression. I'm not depressed. I know I'm not, but I have moments where it's like this is depressing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when it comes to my feelings as a person and just recently
Ah, nigga, we got a random ad in the middle of the video. Come on, bro. But yeah, y'all boys, man. I don't know. I just, I don't know. I feel like, bro, people just living life, dog.
recently I'm nowhere near as happy as I was a few years ago. And there's so many factors to that. It's business. You guys don't realize how big of a business YouTube is, and like even when it comes to women, like what their true intentions are. It's like, bro, me being who I am, I have no idea if women truly want me for me or if it's because I'm in this damn Lamborghini, bro. Like that's why I try to come off as regular as I can and wear the clothes that I wear and be as respectful to everybody as I can, because I don't ever want to seem like I'm above nobody. But at the end of the day, I am somebody. And I've worked hard to create the name that I have and be able to have the money that I have and do all these dope experiences and things. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, even after I can go on stage with the baby for an hour, bro, and be the
Women are
absolute
evil.
happiest
Why do you think they
I
didn't
can
have
be. I can
rights
go
for
on
the
tour in
longest
front of you
time?
guys and be smiling, having a great time. And then as soon as it's
Nigga,
over,
Paul.
as soon as I get
Yo,
into a
gang.
quiet
Yo,
room, it's
gang.
like I'm not as happy.
Chill. Chill, gang. We don't do the women hate, man. We don't do the women hate. We love women. I just feel like, and this is for both sides. I like we love women, gang. It's just I feel like they could be more empathetic towards men. Am I right or am I wrong? I gotta say you're wrong. Only cause, bro, I can't do the women hate game. We love women, bro. We love women. It's just like I wish they would be a little bit more empathetic towards men, especially the men of today's generation. I know a lot of them like to hang uh past men experiences over new niggas' heads. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the women they like to hang past experiences from men in the past, like past generations of men. So like our grandparents and our great grandparents or our dads, whatever. And like some women will hold that over your head. Like if your dad was a deadbeat or some shit, they'll be mad at you for that. And I'm just like, bro, I didn't do that shit. Or like they'll be like, oh, men used to beat on their wives, so now we hate all men. And it's just like, but I didn't beat on my wife. I didn't punch my wife. I didn't do none of that. They like to hang that shit over our head, and I'm just like, bro, it doesn't make sense to me. You got to be a little bit more empathetic to the niggas of today, because the niggas of today ain't do that shit. Not all of them, at least. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas did. I don't
As
know,
I should
but I
be.
know I ain't
I
do
have
that.
nobody to call my own. It's like I have nobody to go home to. I have no specific woman in my life that
Just
like
that
just
male
makes
loneliness
me
epidemic stuff
happy
I've been
and
telling
makes
y'all niggas
me
about.
forget about how stressful my job is and how stressful YouTube can be and how stressful comment sections can be and just stuff like that. Like I have nobody. And it's like this ain't no plea for y'all to go and find me nobody or, no girl to come save the day. But it's like not having a companion in your life does
Telling y'all niggas,
get
this is the
sad
reason why we need
sometimes. And
bro,
I used to
Sharif, right
have
here. This is the
somebody.
reason why we need women.
She was pretty dope, but she's almost
This
brainwashed
video,
me
bro.
into
This
thinking
video is
that
the reason why we need women. Look at him. This nigga has all the money in the world. He got, well, I wouldn't say all the money. I don't know how rich this nigga is. I ain't pocket watching, but he got money enough for a Lamborghini, so he's obviously well off. He's a YouTuber. A lot of people know this nigga, and yet he got no girl, so he feels lonely. I hate being lonely, but at the same time, I want a girlfriend. This is why I'm talking to girls. Sure, gang. We gon' I'm gonna let you have that. But yeah, bro, like humans are made for companions. Humans ain't made to be split up and divided like we are now in society, bro. Humans aren't made to be grinding in and out day and night, locked in only on their job and not ever getting any social interaction, any deep connections. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why a lot of people are lost in our generation because them niggas only focus on the bag. And respectfully, like the bag is Sadly, it's necessary now. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that. Trading has always been in society, but I feel like it's such a big emphasis on get money so you can live a good life, not live a good life and get money while doing that. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. It makes life feel like pointless. Some niggas nowadays, they don't even like living their life. They're just trying to finish whatever course they're on because they're too afraid to end themselves because they feel like they won't get into heaven. So they're just living life, doing whatever, and praying that whatever comes after life is better than this. And that sucks. I feel bad for niggas like that, bro. I feel bad for people like that. I ain't gonna lie, at one point I was kind of like that too, bro. Straight up. Like I was just like, bro, for a couple months there, I was just sitting there like, man, I'm sleeping on the floor, bro. I ain't got shit going on. Nobody want to hire me. I can't get no money. I can't go fly nowhere. I can't even live. I'm seeing niggas in my class go to Bora Bora. Niggas who graduated with me, they getting their degrees now. Niggas who graduated with me, they having fun at parties and shit. And what am I doing? I'm sleeping on my grandma's floor. I'm posting YouTube videos to 32 people. And I was just sitting there. I was like, man, I'm ready for the end of life. Like, I'm not gonna kill myself in GTA, but I'm just ready to get to the end of this so I can see what happens afterwards. You know what I'm saying? There was like a brief 3 week period where I was just sitting there, like getting high every day, and all I'm doing is s- wondering about what's after life. But you gotta pick yourself up after that, man. You gotta pick yourself up out of that. You gotta really fight to get out of that hole. You gotta fight to get out of that hole, bro. Don't stay in that hole. That hole is very deep, but you can get out of it. I think you can. I know you can. Anybody watching this, I know you can get out of that hole, bro. Keep grinding. It was like last year after my grandma passed. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel bad, bro. Hey, I'm sorry that happened to you though, for real. Even like, bro, like y'all niggas know, bro. It's just bad. It gets bad out here,
The
bro.
reason we
But
went
life gets
wrong
better
is because of me.
if you make it.
When the whole
My bad, I paused again. But life gets better if you make it better, bro. You got to make your life better at the end of the day. You know, it is very hard. Some days, even when you're trying to make your life better, you got to do it, bro. Even when you trying to make your life better, you gonna doubt yourself. You gonna be like, dang, like I'm grinding hard and I'm still seeing nothing. But you just gotta keep pushing through it. You gotta keep pushing through it. You gotta try new things, take
first
new
year,
risks.
she
Thanks,
was the
Brody.
one that was
Bro,
doing
no
stuff
problem,
that
my
was
nigga. You know you my
wrong.
dog, bro.
And then once we started dating, I started messing up because in the back of my head, I'm still thinking about all the stuff she did the whole year prior to us officially dating. And then I messed up and did some stuff in the relationship that ruined the actual relationship. But, like there's things that build up to the actions that we make. And she brainwashed me so much into thinking that it was literally all
Only
my
your
fault.
fault.
Like I'm the only one who ever did anything
Man,
wrong.
what?
And
What?
it's like, man, that shit will
This
mess
nigga
your head up
spitting.
so much, bro. Like being told so much that you're the problem will genuinely make you feel like it's 100% you. And I'll
That's
never let no
facts,
woman
bro.
put me in a situation like that ever again. Like, hell nah.
That's
Man,
why,
it's like I was
bro.
doing everything possible.
I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing a lot, but this is probably my realest video. So if you don't want to hear it, I guess you could just skip it or something, or the title's right there. But for the niggas watching, bro, like that's why we gotta get off the internet. As men, bro, every time we get on the internet, we be seeing a bunch of stuff like, oh, men are the problem. Men are the problem. Men suck. Men hate. I hate men. Men should do this. Men should just go away. Men should just do whatever. And it's just like, dang, it's like as much as you try to block it out, if you see it so many times, you really start to believe it. Like, dang, I am the problem, or dang, I should be doing this, or dang, I really suck. It's just like, bro, like once you've been told so much that you're the problem, you feel like you are the problem. But I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, y'all not the problem, bro. Y'all just everybody just trying to live, bro. You gotta figure this out for yourself. You gotta figure life out for yourself and what it means to you and what you want to do and what you want to accomplish and what you want to go through and all that stuff, bro. Don't let nobody brainwash you into thinking you're the problem or you're a bad influence or whatever. If you know you're not, my nigga. Just because you got a penis hanging between your legs, you a problem. Like what? Like what, bro? Like what, bro? This is my life in a nutshell.
paying off credit
Juice
cards,
World, Juice World,
making
Juice World,
gift
Juice World.
baskets and stuff,
That song was tough, by the way.
getting flights and stuff for
Not the
her
best
and her
song on there. The
family.
best
I'm
song
getting her
on
family's
Fighting Demons is
flights.
Feel
I'm
Alone, though.
dealing with stuff I shouldn't
Literally
have to deal with
cried
just
in a
because I'm
corner
a
to
nice
that song. That
person. And
song
it
was so
feels like
fire.
as soon as you do one small thing wrong, it's like everything you've done that's positive just goes out the window. And I'm not gonna say no names. I've been in a few relationships. I've been in relationships with women that you guys have never even seen on camera. I'm tired of being almost tricked into thinking that only I do stuff wrong. And that's what I don't
True.
like. This video is going to be so all over the place, bro, but it's really just me sitting here talking alone. Like, I know what you guys are probably thinking, like, how can you be depressed in a Lamborghini? How can you be depressed having
I
all this
hate people
money?
who
How
say
can you
that.
be depressed?
I hate people who say that. That's the main niggas that like money do not bring you happiness. Genuinely, I'm telling you niggas now. Like, how can I say this without sounding like I'm hating? I'm broke. We know I'm broke. I got $0. Y'all are looking at me sleeping on the ground of my grandma's living room. But if I had money and I was in a penthouse in a mansion, whatever, right? And I had no family with me, no friends, I had nothing, I would still be as sad as I am. I would be more sad than sleeping on this ground in my grandma's house because humans are made for companionship, my nigga. Like, we supposed to have social interaction. We're supposed to have friends. We're supposed to have girlfriend or wife or whatever, family. And if I had none of that and I had money, I would not be happy. When I hear a nigga say money is happiness, I just know he's slow. That's facts, bro. You either know he's slow or you know he just never had money before. He never had a large sum of money before. And I'm not talking like I had some because I had a large sum of money either yet. But I do know for a fact if I had no family to talk to, nobody to share it with, I would be genuinely depressed. Genuinely depressed. Even more sad than I am at this current moment. Like, I'm not that sad at this current moment because I know I'm working towards something and I got family by my side. But if I was rich and I had nobody, I would be sad. A lot of people want to be rich. They say they want to be rich and by themselves until they actually get by themselves. When they have nobody to share their thoughts with and it's just them talking to themselves in their head, they're making up friends, my nigga. Bro, I done got so sad to the point where I would just put on music, dance in my living room, and make up like I had friends. I would just pretend in my head I had friends, bro. That's how sad I was at one point. Like, I wasn't getting no type of social interaction. I would just dance around the room thinking I had friends, bro. Wait, I do that? Like, it's I don't know. That's how you know you feel alone, my nigga. Pretend I'm talking to people at school and shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. So, I don't know. That's just how this is how I used to cope with stuff. Like, that's why I started streaming and shit. Cause I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna talk to myself, I might as well talk to myself and maybe build a community out of that shit. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the worst that could happen? I'm already talking to myself. Why not put it on camera? I don't see a reason why not to. I really don't see a reason why not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's just, but yeah, like,
Um,
that's just how I
Making
was just
everybody
that
laugh
sad. I
and
was talking to myself
smile,
on,
like everywhere
like,
you
I was
go. How
talking to
can you be
myself,
depressed? You're
making up
going on
friends.
tour. It's like, man, y'all gotta realize when you're in front of that crowd, bro, everything feels amazing. But as soon as all the cheering and yelling stops, and you get in a quiet room and you're alone, it's like, bro, this shit is depressing. And it's like not the crowd yelling. That's not the depressing part. That's the dope, energetic, fun, lit, amazing, what I'm saying, part of it. But it's like when you get behind closed door and reality sinks in and your actual personal life sinks in, it's like, man, you guys don't realize I put you guys' happiness before me. And I've been doing that for the past like 3 years, man. Like, I'm uploading these longer videos for you guys. What I'm saying? I extended the tour because people in other cities were sad that I didn't go to their city. So I added 16 more cities to go to make you guys happier. I'm not even focusing on my own happiness. I'm not focusing on my body. I'm not focusing on my mental. It's like I put everybody in front of me And I think that's what's killing me, bro. And it's like I love what I do. Like I
That's
swear I
true.
do, bro. Like my job doesn't feel like a job,
Sometimes you do
you
gotta put
know?
yourself first, bro.
But like, man, I'm now uploading 30, 45, like 30 to 40-minute videos, and people are still saying make your videos longer. And I know it's not literally the video isn't long enough. I know that you guys see it as you guys have been having a horrible week, and when you watch this video for 30 minutes, you're happy as hell for 30 minutes, and as soon as you hear the video cut off and you go in your room and you sit down and you're alone scrolling on your phone, it's like, man, you still have the problems that you have. Like your problems didn't go away. You were just happy and forgot about your problems for 30 minutes because of my videos. And it's like, I'm editing my videos. I'm always thinking about the next video. For 2 years, I was doing my own merch. I finally have a merch company that's killing it now. It's like, there's so much stress on me. And I feel like, sadly enough,
Nigga fingers long as
women
hell.
have added
And you got
more
the Kawhi hands.
stress
Good
and
lord, boy.
relieve stress in my life.
That
I
nigga got
don't
mittens on his
hate
shit.
any woman I've ever dated. I care a lot about them still to this day, you know, but it's just like, will I find my person?
Dang. Yeah, you ain't even gotta like you can't even part like I ain't even gonna say no freak shit right now. Hey, this real shit, man. That's why I wanted to do a sleep stream with y'all niggas. We can get to some real shit, bro. We can't do that if we don't. You know what I'm saying? We can get closer if we really have a sit down talk session. I told y'all niggas we was gonna have a therapy session eventually. It's a part of it. But what he just said right there about his will he find his person, bro? That's some real shit, dog. Like everybody feels like that. No matter what when they're going through, bro, they just feel like that. And it feels like especially in this gen, sometimes you might feel like you're just not gonna find them. Or they not gonna find you or whatever. Jump scare. I know y'all see that background on my camera. But it's cool, man. I don't care. Y'all niggas I told y'all niggas I'm on the floor. Now y'all niggas just got a little bit of proof. But yeah, man, it just feel like that. Like you just never gonna find your person. And I kinda I ain't gonna say I struggle with that too, but like, man, sometimes it be hitting niggas. Like and that just goes back to male loneliness, bro. At the end of the day, a lot of niggas is just lonely. And loneliness can really affect you. If you think about it, bro, when you're from the time you're born to the time you're like 18, from the time you're born to the time you're 18, bro, you live with your parents or whoever. You live with somebody who's like taking care of you and they're almost always there, barring any crazy situation, right? So you're never really truly alone for too long. You're never lonely for too long. Once you turn 18 or 19, or however old you are, whenever you first move out, whether you go to college or you stay a little longer and then you move out after that, that's when you first be alone. And that's when you're first tested in life of being lonely. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like a lot of the people who are depressed are in that 18 to like 25 range. And older people can't realize why the 18 to 25-year-olds are depressed. And it's because a lot of them feel like they're either failing, a lot of them feel like they're behind, a lot of them feel like they're not going to get where they want to be, or a lot of them feel like they're just lonely. And it's just like, nah, like, we gotta fix that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like me been like this for 4 years, and that shouldn't be the case, bro. Like, you gotta realize, bro, y- you matter, my dog. Like, on some real shit, man. Sharif, you matter, bro. You matter. You don't gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, bro. A lot of niggas fuck with you, bro. You're actually a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, no corny shit, bro. I genuinely fuck with you. Not even because you be in the streams. Like, if we had met on some other shit, you a cool dude. I would have talked to you. Like, you a cool guy, bro. Don't let nobody damp your swag, my nigga. Don't let nobody shit on you, bro. You a cool guy. And I just feel like you don't need nobody to validate you. Nobody, nobody in your life needs to validate you. You got to validate yourself. And that's how you stay out of that sad, depressed hole. If you validate yourself and you love yourself and you care about yourself every single day and you genuinely you show up for yourself, don't show up for nobody else, don't let nobody else show up for you and determine your mood, it'll be a lot easier for you to stay happy and stay out of that lonely cycle of being depressed because you're lonely, or being depressed because you feel like nobody cares about you, being depressed because you feel like nobody believes in you or whatever, right? If you show up for yourself, my nigga, you won't feel like that. It's hard. It's not easy. And I'm telling y'all niggas this like I do it every day, bro. I don't do that every day. I sometimes, bro, it's a flip flop for me. I wake up in the morning, bro, and I'd be like, man, I should just quit YouTube, quit streaming. I'm stuck at whatever I'm stuck at, and it's just gonna be that. But it is. But I wrote a contract, I signed that shit, and I said I'm gonna do it. So we gotta do it. Just because of this, I'm not gonna beat my shit tonight. Probably tomorrow. Hey, nigga, shit. At least I saved you one day, bro. We gonna work on getting you to every day. But I saved you one day. Shit, I can't act like a nigga perfect either, bro. I be struggling with that. Every nigga struggles with that, bro. Every nigga struggles with, bro. I'm telling you niggas right now. The nigga you know the most who be saying he don't beat his shit, be one of the niggas who low key struggles with it as well. Don't let like a lot of niggas, especially in our generation, they struggle with it, and it's not even off of some like I'm gonna tell you the reason why niggas in our generation struggle with corn. Half of them don't even half of us who struggle with corn don't even beat our meat because we want to have sex. A lot of the niggas who beat their meat just want to feel something. Like not on some corny shit. They just want to feel something. Whether that's like love, or they want to feel like a dopamine hit, or they just want to feel like they're alive. Some people just don't feel alive, and so that's why they beat their meat, or they do drugs, or they do stuff like that. We need the dopamine. That's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of people just want to feel alive. It's a hard cycle to break out of once you've been stuck in it for so long, because a lot of these people were exposed to it at a young age. Think about it. A lot of the people we know now, they either been smoking weed since they were 13, or they've been beating their meat since they was 13, since they was first able to like nut. They've been doing whatever since they was young, like middle school or early high school. And so that's what they used to. They know about that. That's what they cope with. They grew up with that. So they just do it over and over. They just do it. It's like second nature to them. Whenever they're stressed out, they do it. Whenever they're bored, they do it. Whenever they feel like they don't know anything, whenever they feel like they don't know what to do, they do it. I've been stroking it since the fourth grade. He was a little exposed. He was exposed a little too early, gang, and that's not right. I feel bad for you. I don't know how you got exposed to it, but whoever exposed you to that should face some consequences. If you expose like any young kids, and that's why I hate the branding of OnlyFans now. Like a lot of OnlyFans models be on TikTok and stuff. I feel like OnlyFans models shouldn't be able to get on TikTok, or they shouldn't be able to get on platforms that there's kids could be on, because it could expose a lot of these young men and women to corn, and then they get addicted, and it's like, wow, y- their cycle is fucked up. Them Fortnite twerking comps was wild. Exactly. See, we can't even control that. We can't even control that. That's the sad part. You mix corn with something that kids would do. I said you mix corn with something that kids would like normally look up, like Fortnite twerking comps, and then bam, now you got a kid. He see Fortnite characters twerking, but he's like, man, do real girls do that? So he look up twerking. Now he see real girls twerking. Now kids' curiosity get the best of them. They get deep into that rabbit hole. Now they stuck. Because that's how I got exposed to it. I ain't gonna cap to you. I got exposed to it because I got curious one day. One of my homeboys was at school. And nigga said something about like some corn, or he said something about a corn star's name. I was like, who is that? So I looked her up, seen some corn. I was like, hold on, I'm kind of getting it. I'm like, I was getting an erection. I was like, all right, I gotta go like see what they talking about. And then nigga talking about beating this meat. I'm like, what is that? So he told me what that was, and I went and go tried it. And I was stuck on it for a little bit. That's just how it is, bro. Niggas get stuck on it. That's why I've been trying to get my little brother off TikTok and YouTube. Everybody uses YT and corn is all over the place. You can't stop it. That's so facts. I exposed it to the girl that took my virginity card. I got exposed to it by the girl that took my virginity card. Oh, yeah. See, that's not good, bro. Like, dang, she ran a 2-for-1 wombo combo on your ass. Hey, no funny shit. She ran a 2-for-1 wombo combo. What the hell? Shit, why was she moving like
I don't
Satan in
know,
his
yo. I
prime?
just
What
think the
the heck?
worst thing is putting in so much
Why'd she
effort.
do that to you? Yeah, she
and
evil as
time and
hell.
dedication and money and love into something, and it just not work. Bro, real talk, bro. I pray that y'all never go through a heartbreak. I pray y'all never go through a serious breakup. I pray that y'all find the one person you love young and
Nah.
you guys spend the rest of your life with them. But it's like, man, to me on the other end, I didn't did trial and error. Nah, I gotta find something else, you know? I even had some girls try to talk about my character,
Too
like as a
late,
person. Like,
man.
I know I'm a great person. I'm a good ass person, bro. Like, I know that. And can't nobody tell you that you're not a good person. You know, if you know that your intentions are pure and your intentions are true, it's like, bro, nobody can tell you shit. But still, for some stupid reason, women have like such a chokehold on my feelings. And you know, like even women who have done me wrong, like I just hate how much control they can have over me or how much control they've had over me. So I was like, I don't know
Facts.
if I'm
Big
ruining it
facts.
for the next girl that comes along,
Hey,
but
nah.
I
Hey, that Lacey video I posted, bro. Some dude commented, he was like, all y'all niggas is lame. And I'm like, how are we lame? He called all of FTW lame because I was like, the title of the video was the Lacey and Darla situation is a lot more relatable than you think, right? And he was like, all you niggas is lame. I'm like, we lame because of what? He was like, getting played by a hoe that you trusted and letting her come back is lame. And I was like, dang, bro, you clearly haven't lived enough life. He said, yeah, he said we were some losers. I'm like, what? He got to be a loser to say that shit. That's what I'm saying. Not even that. He just ain't lived enough life. That nigga don't know, bro. If you clown, I used to be a nigga personally. I used to clown niggas when they got like on some real shit. On some real shit. I want y'all niggas to see my face when I say this. I used to be that nigga that clown niggas for getting played by girls. Not because I thought getting played was crazy. I thought taking her back and like, I thought loving a girl and her playing you was kind of like insane. You know what I'm saying? Or like putting a girl's feelings before yours and like letting her run game on you was crazy until it happened to me, bro. You like, you think somebody being fucked up over a breakup is crazy until it happens to you. I was that type of nigga, bro. I genuinely thought you being fucked up. Like I saw one of my mans, he was fucked up by his first love. I'm like, bro, you tripping? Like it's just a girl. Till it happened to me, and now I'm understanding. I'm knowing, bro. I'm knowing. Some girls can really have that effect over you. Like they just, or some people in general could just have that effect over you, bro. Let's rape his ass for the disrespect. Yo, you wilding, gang. Yeah, that was a wild comment. That was a wild comment. That was a wild comment.
I
But
can't do as much as I've done in the past for the next one. Like these other girls have not ruined it, but made it difficult. I just think the
it feel like
hardest
that, bro.
part is you can care so much for somebody, and after everything falls apart, it's like you're
FCW don't
never
condone
gonna
that
see
shit.
this person ever again,
Facts,
or you're
nigga.
never gonna
We
have
don't
that
do that. We don't do
level
that.
of
We
affection
spreading
or
positivity, man. We
compassion
just trying
with
to be
this person
positive,
ever
cool
again.
niggas,
Or you
bro.
might not ever see this person ever again, and you gonna pass away one day and you never get to see them ever again, but you cared so much about them for so long. I just gotta make sure I'm not stupid enough to where I ruin it for the next person that comes along. There's somebody out there for everybody. Like all the problems that you're going through, like there's somebody out there that will do everything you love times 10 and never make you worry about if there's somebody else, or never make you worry about if they really care about you. Like you just gotta find them, and finding them is the hardest part. It's easy to say you're gonna find them.
I'm gonna say it once again, bro. Finding them isn't the hardest part. The hardest part is finding yourself and making sure that you are the right person for them. Because a lot of niggas, bro, they don't realize. A lot of niggas and girls, bro, they don't realize they had a person that would go the 10 times mile for them, but they ruined it because they wasn't the right person. And some people are gonna probably hit it back with like, some people are gonna probably be like, "Oh, well, if they was the right person, they would have stayed with me." But like, come on, man, you can't put niggas through hell and expect them to stay forever. It's a bit of both. Not gonna lie, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Both of them are pretty hard. Both of them are pretty hard, but you just gotta like, you gotta focus on what you can control, which is why I say that, because you can control how good you are to a person. You can control how good a person is to you. At the end of the day, bro, somebody's gonna treat you how they want to treat you. You could be the best nigga to him. You could be the worst nigga to him. Some nigga, like, if she want to love you, she gonna love you. If she don't want to love you, she not gonna love you. Don't matter what you done for her. It's that simple. And you can't force it. At the end of the day, you just gotta accept it. That's the best way to like live your life, bro. Just accept what happens and figure out the situation from there. Because sometimes things just gonna happen that you can't control. That's how it is. That's real life
But
how it is,
actually
bro.
doing it is so difficult. It's like all the women that I've dated or spoke to or been in a relationship with, whatever, it's like I've been introduced through somebody else. I've never found a person myself.
Dang.
I've never
This video is
been in some
46 minutes
restaurant, seen
long. I
somebody and
turned a
walked up and started
22-minute
talking
video
to
into a
her, and that was
46
the
minute
person I've
video.
dated. It's always been, hey,
That nigga finna block my
I know
dumb
this
ass on
person. I
YouTube.
think she'd be a good fit for
That
you. And
nigga
then you
finna
go
block me,
all in
bro.
and shit
Well,
falls apart.
lost that
And,
sub.
women haven't ruined my life. I can say that for a fact, Like, no woman has ruined my life. I love my life, Nobody has ruined it. But if I would have kept on the same path I was going, they could have ruined it, is what I realize now. Man, one of the girls I was dating, me and her tried to go and get back in a relationship like 15 times. Like,
Bad
I should have
idea.
known right then and there that that wasn't
Bad
the
idea.
one. You shouldn't have to break up 15 times. You shouldn't have to break up at all. I say it should probably be 1, 2 max. You
No,
shouldn't keep going back.
I don't know, bro. My stance on that, if y'all break up, if I break up with anybody, bro, not like I ain't gonna ever say I never try to take a girl back, but now I'm a little bit smarter. I just feel like if y'all break up, especially if it's over something like easily resolvable, y'all niggas don't need to be together. It's just that simple. If your first resort is to break up, bro, I just feel like that's not gonna last. And yeah, there's some outliers. Some niggas have broken up and then gotten back together and had way better relationships. But I don't know if I believe in that wrong, right person, wrong timing type stuff, y'all. Because genuinely, I feel like if it's the right person, y'all can make it work. There's so many ways and options to make it work nowadays, and good communication and like loyalty trumps every problem you have. If y'all niggas live far away, communicating and being loyal to each other works. If y'all niggas, I don't know what other, if maybe if your mom don't want you dating this person right now because she wants you to focus on school or something, I don't know. I feel like y'all can work through that by still being friends and staying loyal to each other, but like, and also communicating that. I don't know. Y'all can make that shit work. Y'all can make any of these problems work nowadays. This ain't the olden days where niggas is having to go on horseback to see each other. Like, y'all can make a lot of these situations work. It's just, do you want to make it work or not? Do you want to make it work or not? It's that simple.
To somebody and it's just not working, then stuff gets damaged. It'll never be the same that it used to be. It's like, I should have known that this person wasn't the one if it took us 15 tries and it still didn't work.
Like
Like,
what?
just stupid decisions like that, y'all. Like, don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't try to go back to the same person 30 times hoping that one of these times things will change, because if it didn't change the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th time, it's not going to change the 30th, man. And I've been sitting in this car for 25 minutes talking. I didn't even know that it's been that long. I just don't want you guys to make the same decisions I made, and I want you guys to, be millionaires one day. I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to have an amazing family. I really just want to let you guys know my life ain't perfect. And I don't want you guys to think that either. I have problems with my friend group. I have problems with my mom. I have problems with my dad. I have problems with, women. It's like everything is not as jolly as it
I got
seems.
problems with
It's hella
myself, nigga.
fun. Don't get it twisted. My life is definitely fun, definitely, but it ain't perfect. I struggle with the same stuff you guys struggle with. I'd probably say the only difference is just money. I don't really struggle with money, but I
Put my
still
charger
struggle
in.
with depression. Sadly, I never thought that I'd be a person that could fall into depression, and I see how people can fall into it. I'm not depressed currently, but I
Dang, hold
I
on.
I
I unplugged my monitor.
I feel like I could fall into it. Like I feel like I could. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll learn to put my own feelings and health ahead of everything else. Like even ahead of you guys. At the end of the day, I gotta make sure I'm good before I make sure you guys are good. But I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. I'll just make sure I keep on making you guys happy until I retire and just quit YouTube and everything. So don't know when that day is gonna be. I don't know how much gas I still got left in the tank for what I do, but now that I'm like single, I'm gonna make sure that
I bad y'all
I
boys. I
focus
unplugged
on
my monitor.
myself. I might even do like maybe like therapy or something, you know, maybe like an intervention or something, bro. I don't know. I'd rather solve whatever internal problems I have while I can and while they're still fresh than drag these internal problems on for years and years and years and then look back and wonder why I ended up getting depressed. Because, you know, I don't want to be that person that falls into depression and then I could have just fixed it, you know, like early on. Like I want to attack my problems early before they get too bad to where I never come back from them. And I mean, same thing for anybody who's watching, you know? It's like, bro, you got to try
Hey
to fix
man,
these problems.
real shit. If you depressed, bro, and you think there's no comeback, I guarantee you there's always a comeback. You can come back from whatever, bro. If you have the mindset and you get yourself some help and you believe you can come back, I feel like you can do anything if you believe it. If you believe it and you put some work towards it, you can do it. If you're depressed and you feel like you can't come back, my nigga, you can do it. I believe in you, dog. If nobody believes in you, I believe in you, dog. You can come back from that shit. 1000%, my nigga. Don't let nobody talk down on you and tell you you can't come back from that shit. You can. Don't let yourself talk down on yourself and think you can't come back from it because you definitely can. You just got to put some work in. It's a little hard. It ain't gonna be an easy road to come back from. That's for sure. But nigga, you're not going. You can't come back from something if you never start to come back. You know what I'm saying? You can't come back from something if you never start to come back.
Ahead of time before they progress and get worse, because I don't want to think that there's no
Snap! I gotta
woman
plug
out
my
there in the
phone in.
world
That's what
for
I'm
me. I
supposed to
don't
be
want to
doing.
think like that. There's moments where I feel like that, but that's not true.
Plug my
That's not true at
phone
all.
in.
There's plenty of women who would love to have me as a person, you know. There's no idea how long that's gonna be. It's like I want a family, bro. I want kids. I want, you know, I want some dogs. I want, you know, I want to start a family. I've learned a lot in these past relationships, and I hope that I take all the good stuff that I learned and apply it to the next one, and I hope I get rid of all the bad, and I try to never hold past relationships, like hold on to them and bring them into the next relationship. I don't want to do that, man. I just want to be happy in every aspect of life. And one thing that I've realized is if you're happy in every aspect, something new will pop up because it's impossible to have a perfect life, you know? And that's why I got to make sure I'm getting closer to God every day, man, because the only thing that'll fulfill you besides, you know, your friends, your family, you know, a companion is God, bro. And I'm
Big
realizing that
facts.
more
Big
and more. Like
facts.
I've always been a Christian. I've always been not too big into Christianity. You know, I'm being honest. Like I love the Lord. I believe he's real. I try to pray as much as I can. I try to get a better relationship with him, and I tell him and I pray. When I pray, I ask him for a better relationship with him. Like I ask him to remind me all the time that he's real. I ask him to remind me that at the end of the day, I might not agree with everything that happens in my life, but he makes certain things happen for a reason to test us. We're soldiers at the end of the day. We're not just on this earth to have fun, you know, like we have to go through stuff. And he just tests us to see if we're strong enough to go through the battles he puts us against. And the only thing that can fulfill you besides all that is him, you know? So I just got to keep reminding
Big
myself of that, man. I
facts.
just got to get my relationship better with God, bro, because a girl can only do so much. You know, she can physically make me happy. She can mentally make me happy a little bit. She can help a little bit spiritually, maybe even. But, bro, God can fix all my problems with the snap of a finger. And I wish he could do it. You know, I wish he could just plop somebody into my life that's perfect and, you know, the perfect girl. But I feel like my life is great in every other aspect. There has to be something that I figure out myself. And I think that the women route is what it is. I feel, bro, everything else is great.
Dang, why the video just
Like,
freeze?
bro, money is great. My mom is happy. My friends are good. You know, my friends' relationships are getting stronger. My relationship with God is getting stronger. I just wish I had a person, you know. I don't know. I've been in this car for 30 minutes, but I love you guys. I hope that you guys end up figuring everything out, just end up really happy. And I'm still on this journey to figure everything out for myself, even though it seems like everything's figured out. It's not. I don't know how long this video is going to be, and I hope that you guys learned something.
Dang, why the video just freeze again?
I hope that I was able to teach you guys something, and I
Oh,
hope you
I
guys
thought
took
everything
away a
froze for a
lot.
second.
of what I said, and I hope you guys actually apply it because I do not want you guys to go through what I'm going through right now. Deidre gonna be all right. I'm always be all right, and so are you. Whoever's watching, I promise you're gonna be all right. It just takes time. Everything takes time. Nothing is instant. Nothing is instant. You know, I'll definitely still do content with girls, but taking them serious, it's gonna take me a while to do that. Y'all might see a video soon with 30 girls in a video. Like, we'll figure it out together. You and I, we'll figure it out. Whoever's watching, we'll figure it out.
Hey, Papa John's manager trading CP at work. Oh Lord, that's wild. But yeah, man. Hey, I hope y'all boys learned something, bro. Hope anybody who watched this video learned something, man. Take it from a nigga who's sleeping on his grandma floor, my nigga. Like, you don't need much to be happy. You just gotta make yourself happy. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody talk down on you. You the GOAT, my nigga. Start walking like it, start talking like it, start acting like it, bro. Don't hate yourself. Trading? Yeah, them niggas were trading it, I guess. I don't know. We gonna see. Somebody, low key, we might watch that. That's T Banks, though. That nigga funny as hell, so we might look at it. Yeah, bro, you the GOAT, bro. Don't let nobody talk down on you. If nobody cares about you, my nigga, I care about you, bro. Thank you for watching the video. Like the video, subscribe, comment your favorite, uh, comment your favorite coping mechanism, and I'm out.